What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh. You can call me JD. I recently left a poll on my YouTube community asking you guys what types of videos would you most likely want to see on this channel, and the #1 response was to do a latest pickup video. And I thought, you know, it's the weekend, a perfect time to drop a chill video like this, so I'm excited to get into it. The last time I dropped a similar video like this, it was back in June, and that video I filmed it outside, and I also wanted to film this video outside. But the weather today is just not cooperating. It's just terrible out there. It's raining, it's cold, it's windy. And to be honest with you guys, I just don't want to go outside. Like, going outside is just not the same anymore. I honestly hate it. You got to wear a mask everywhere you go, keeping your distance and whatnot. It's just too much of a hassle to even go outside. So I'm more than happy to just do this video right here in the living room. Before I begin, as always, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments what has been your most recent pickup so far, whether it be sneakers, clothes, whatever, let me know. So just like last time, I'm first going to talk about some of the books that I've been reading lately. I do a lot of reading and I love talking about it. I'll then talk about some of the clothes I've picked up recently that I really like. And of course, as always, I'll talk about the sneaker pickups, and I'm talking about specifically the ones I've bought for my own personal collection. This video might be longer than some of the previous ones I've done. Once again, I'm just chilling, laying back, not editing out too much. This is just for you guys. So my first pickup, I gotta talk about this guy right here. Definitely the most important pickup so far this year for me. This is my homie Kai. He is a multi-poo and he has just brought a lot of joy into my life. And so far, he hasn't eaten any of my sneakers. This guy is 12 weeks old so far, and yeah, man, I just love having him around. If you guys are interested in dog videos, my girlfriend edits all of them. This guy does have a YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description. Go follow him. So let's get into it, starting off with books. So the first book that I would love to recommend is the Bitcoin Standard. You guys know I'm really into investing, specifically investing in Bitcoin, and the key word there is investing. I do not trade Bitcoin, I invest in it. And I do that for a lot of reasons, mainly because I really believe in the technology and what it will mean for the world going forward. And I do get this quite a lot. A lot of people seem to think that Bitcoin is some kind of scam. And the reason for that is, you know, 2 years ago, back in 2018, I believe, when the price of Bitcoin skyrocketed and everyone was trying to get into it and then it just came crashing down, a lot of people lost their money. And you know what? That is not surprising at all, because all those people who bought Bitcoin back then were people who knew nothing about Bitcoin. They only bought it because, you know, they heard from their friends, from their neighbors, from their coworkers.
You better get in on this Bitcoin thing. You're gonna get rich, more rich than you've ever seen in your life.
So people started throwing in money in there for no reason. They had no idea what they were buying. They just thought that they were gonna get rich. So I understand why a lot of people seem to think it's some kind of scam, but if you honestly take the time to understand what exactly a Bitcoin is, then I guarantee you will be just as convinced as me, and you would invest some of your money, at least a portion of your money, in it. And there's no book out there that's better than explaining Bitcoin than this one right here. This is, like, I would call it the Bitcoin Bible. It explains everything you need to know about the technology, about all of the features of Bitcoin that make it a good investment. If you guys want to see me drop a video about why I invest so much of my money in Bitcoin, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to drop it. I'm just not so sure I have the audience for it, so that's why I haven't done a video like that yet. I just wasn't sure if you guys would be interested in those kind of topics. But I do invest a significant portion of my money in Bitcoin. It is now well into the 5 figures. And that is not something I recommend everyone doing. I do it only because I feel like I'm quite knowledgeable on this topic, and I truly, like I said, believe in what it is. For those of you who have asked me on Instagram where I buy Bitcoins, I personally use Binance. I find them to be really, really good. I will leave my referral link down in the description. If you guys sign up using that link, you will get 10% back on all of the commissions that you pay during your first, I believe, 3 months or so. But anyways, I don't want to spend too much time on this topic. I just wanted to say this is the absolute best book out there if you just want to begin to understand what Bitcoin is. One quick warning though, I've noticed on YouTube, anytime you say the word Bitcoin coin in a video, you automatically get a lot of like robots commenting in your comments. If you guys see those kind of comments in the comment section of this video, just ignore it. I will try to delete as much spam as possible, but it's really difficult because there's just a lot of spam comments about crypto, so just ignore them. Second book I want to recommend is this is Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. I love this book so much that I've read it twice, and I really think that in today's world, in 2020, this is just one of the most important books out there that you can read. The book pretty much talks about how your brain is kind of divided into two parts, system 1 and 2. System 1 is basically the part of your brain that just very instinctively reacts to things, like without thinking too much. It's just like basic instinct. And then system 2 is the part that, you know, absorbs information, takes its time, and then makes a decision or a reaction. And the book talks about how these two parts of your brain combine to make pretty much all of the judgments, all of the decisions that you make every day. And the most useful thing about this incredible book is it outlines all of the common mistakes people make every day when they make basic decisions. The reason why I think this book is so important in a time like this, especially for those of you who live in the United States, is because right now there's just like a war going on online. There is so much misinformation. It doesn't matter what political side it's coming from. There's just so much information out there that people are just reading online, getting angry. This book will really help you like think twice every time you see like a headline. It'll make you think about what exactly is this headline trying to do? What kind of reaction is it trying to get out of me? You'll think the same also when you see marketing for whatever, whether it be shoes too or clothes. You'll think twice about like what exactly this specific piece of marketing is trying to get me to think. I just couldn't recommend this book enough. I just think that anyone reading this book, like you instantly become just a lot more smarter than people who haven't read the book. I will leave a link to both of these books down in the description so you guys can cop for yourselves. All right, so moving on to clothes. I'm just gonna talk about 3 items here that I've bought recently that I really like. And I also wanted to just say that this whole like 2020 has really kind of changed my buying behavior when it comes to clothes as well as sneakers. I really now think about like how badly I want an item and whether I'm actually gonna get a lot of use out of it, not something that's trendy. I don't buy trendy stuff anymore. Like all of these pieces that I'm about to talk about right now, like I just truly love them. That's why I bought them, and they are good quality. They're gonna last a while. And same with the sneakers that I've been choosing to buy for my personal collection. I had to really ask myself, like, am I still thinking about the shoe like a few weeks after the release? That's how I know like this is a shoe that I really, really wanted for myself. So the first piece is actually what I'm wearing right now. This is a sweater from the brand Aurier. It's unfortunately sold out now, so I can't actually give you guys a link to it, but this sweater was designed by the homie Ray out in New York with his brand Aurier. He's doing big things with his brand. You guys should follow him as well. And I'm just a very big fan of this sweater, a nice oversized fit. If you guys wanted a similar sweater, you can just buy any of the Champion reverse weave sweaters and just buy it like one size bigger, and they will fit you kind of just like this one does. Next on the list, and these are my absolute favorite pants right now. These are by the brand Ruben Kone. A lot of you guys on Instagram have asked me where I've copped these pants. These pants too, unfortunately, they're sold out. Anytime Ruben Kone has a drop on his website, the pants sell out within minutes. These pants are called the strap cargos. You can see why there's a lot of straps. I just love the way these fit. I love the way they look on Jordan 1s and Dunks, especially the way they sit on the shoe. And this nice green olive color, I'm just a big fan of this color as well. These pants are just so comfortable too. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite brands right now, that is Ruben Kone. And the last piece, and this is an amazing vintage jacket that I found when I was thrift shopping in London a month ago. This jacket just had my name on it. You can see that Toronto Blue Jays logo on the front. Also on the back, it says Blue Jays, and I love this jacket because I was always a big fan of the Toronto Blue Jays, and this nice denim bomber jacket, just a very nice fit as well. It just had my name on it. I knew as soon as I saw this, I had to cop this jacket. So sometimes when you go thrift shopping, like I would say 80% of the time you find nothing but garbage. But that 20% of the time when you find those truly amazing cops, you just feel really good about it. And this was definitely one of those moments. All right, moving on to sneakers. I'm gonna talk about 3 sneakers that I've recently added to my personal collection. You guys, of course, watch my reviews, and I'm sure you know I don't actually keep all of these sneakers that I review. Nobody needs that many shoes. And by the way, all of your sneaker YouTubers out there, they don't keep the shoes either. They review them and they probably sell them. But every now and then, shoes release that I really do want to cop for myself. I try to limit it now to just maybe 1 sneaker a month. I'm not trying to like spend too much money on sneakers right now. Like we can't even go outside anyways. So the first one I want to talk about are these right here, the Nike Dunk High Michigans. I am really happy that the Dunk High is back. We've got 2 colorways now, the Spartan Greens as well as these. I definitely wanted to get this in my collection. I've been kind of into this colorway ever since we saw the Virgil Off-White Nike Dunks drop. I really like that colorway, so when they were dropping it in the high tops, I knew I wanted to cop this for my personal collection. And I've been wearing it quite a bit, pretty happy also with the quality on these. If you haven't already seen my review, I will leave a link to it up here. Another shoe that I've copped recently is, this one's definitely a much older model, but it's this pair right here. This is the Nike Dunk High Mineral Blues. I think these actually came out in either 2011 or 2013, I'm not sure. So of course this is not like a brand new release. However, I was able to cop this actually thanks to one of my subscribers. He sold me his pair for a really good price. So if I remember correctly, I think his name was Noah. So if you're watching, Noah, shout out to you. Also, I just wanted to give a huge thank you to all of you guys out there who offer to sell me high heat sneakers for retail when I miss out on them. Like, I'm truly so grateful and overwhelmed every time you guys do that, because like I just can't believe the love and support I get from you guys. Of course, I could never accept that. Like, I just feel really bad doing something like that. I would definitely want to pay you some resale at least, but I'm very grateful just for the gesture. Like, thank you so much for offering that to me. Like, it really means a lot. And the last sneaker I want to talk about, definitely the favorite sneaker that I've copped at least in the last 3 months, and that is the Jordan 4 Unions, specifically this Off Noir colorway. Love these shoes, man. I actually just love waking up and seeing them on my sneaker wall. They're just such a nice shoe. I did end up paying resale for them, and I don't know what it is, but I feel like when I pay resale for a shoe, I appreciate it that much more. Let me know down in the comments if you feel the same way. As far as upcoming sneakers that I definitely want to cop for personal, next week I will be getting the Aimé Leon Dore New Balance 550. Very hyped to receive that. I did win a raffle for them from End Clothing of all places. I never win on End Clothing, so very happy to win that pair. Also releasing on Tuesday, October 20th is a sneaker that I really absolutely want for personal as well. These are the Feng Cheng Wang's Converse All-Stars. Like, look at these shoes, man. These look like from outer space. These are insane looking Converse All-Stars. Definitely some futuristic looking Converse that I want to cop for personal. And of course, like this one I'm kind of on the fence about. On October 31st, we're getting the Jordan 1 Mochas. And I'm on the fence on these because honestly, like, I love the colorway. Like, this is, in terms of colorway, this has got to be the best Jordan 1 to release this year. But at the same time, I'm just like, do I really need it? Like, I have so many Jordan 1s, so, and also, I actually also have the Travis one, so I'm like, I don't know if I really want this pair, but definitely I will try to cop it to do a review at least. But yeah, man, that's about it. Those are all my pickups. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel and for everyone who actually answered that poll and told me what types of videos you want to see on the channel. Let me know, of course, if you want to see more videos like this. I will try to drop one at least like every couple of months. And thank you. You guys are amazing, man. Thank you for all the support on the channel. Follow me on Instagram, once again, handled right here at JDKick6, easiest place to contact me. I'm also on TikTok now, man. Like, I finally decided, you know what? I'm gonna try this TikTok thing, and you know what? I'm enjoying it because it takes like 1% of the time to make a TikTok video than it does to make a YouTube video. So I started TikTok. The handle is at JDKicks. And yeah, man, that's it. Much love to you guys. Until next time, peace.